Today's question is, how do I prioritize my task list? Now, this is a big one for me because this is part of my get clear process. So, the first thing that you want to do is you want to look through your task list and find anything that takes 2 minutes or less and just do those. Just get them off the list. Just do them right now. If you feel like you're not sure if it would take 2 minutes or less, set your timer and try to get through it. 2 minutes is kind of a long time when you think about focused work and using your timer to track it. It actually is pretty long. So a lot of things probably can be accomplished in 2 minutes or less. Then you want to delegate any of the tasks that are outside of your skill set. So if there's something that you don't know how to do, but you know that you need to get it done, you could go to Fiverr, you could go to Upwork, you could pass that on to an employee if you already have someone that does that. Anything that you can delegate and get moved over to someone else is the best way to get it done, because you know from an efficiency standpoint that problem is probably specialized by that person. So that person is far more effective in getting things done quickly regarding that specific task. So delegation is huge. Now, if you don't have somebody that works on your team, you could go to Fiverr or Upwork and look for that person, look through everybody that's available, look at the reviews for people, and send them a message and see how long it would take them to complete the task that you need done. That is a huge step forward in getting something completed. Now, for everything else that you didn't do in 2 minutes or less, or that you didn't delegate to, you want to get those scheduled on your calendar. Now, here's what's important in doing that. So for me specifically, I have a block of time that is focused work where I can just plow through those tasks and get them done. Because if I can focus, I can usually get them done so much faster than I could if it was just sporadically, oh, I have 5 minutes, what can I do? Hurry, hurry, hurry. Well, then you're down to a minute and you need to move on to the next thing. So by making sure that I have a specific block of time that nobody can interrupt me during, nobody can schedule an appointment because it's already blocked out on my calendar, I can get so much stuff done so quickly. Now, if you're not familiar with schedule blocking, this is something that I talk about in another podcast, so I definitely recommend that you take a look at that. Of course, there's a ton of people that talk about schedule blocking, batch tasking. It's kind of the same thing, but I prefer schedule blocking in the fact that I can color code it on my calendar. I can make sure that I allow myself a specific amount of time every single day to get those tasks done. So making sure that your to-do list is prioritized in this way is huge. It will make a huge change for you, huge benefits for you, because you are making sure that you are doing just the stuff that you need to be doing. And if you don't, you can give that to someone else. You can support their small business. You can give that to an employee who's looking for a new challenge. There's all sorts of benefits of delegating those tasks that you either don't want to do or don't know how to do. So don't forget the delegation, please, because that's huge. For a lot of us, we all feel that nobody can do it as good as I can do it. But I am here to tell you that someone can do it as good as you can do it, and probably better and faster. I mean, that's like me trying to think that I'm going to learn how to edit videos. Not going to happen. Rachel has that skill. Her brain works that way. She's so much faster at it. I mean, the amount of time that it takes her to edit something, she's incredible. So the amount of time that it would take me to edit that, horrible. It would take forever. It would cost me so much money if I did it. So that's why I made the decision to have Rachel do all that editing. She's just better at it. And in the long run, it saves me money by outsourcing that to her. Delegating that task to her makes a huge difference. Now, I do have a little bit of a extra special thing that I'm going to have for you. In addition to the show notes, I'm also going to put in a downloadable PDF of this part of my Get Clear system. Actually, I have an infographic made for this. So I'll include that in the show notes, and you can go to my website, look for podcast episode number 20. I'll also link that in the show notes so that way you have easy access to it. You can print it out, you can put it up on your wall. So that way, if you ever get stuck and you're like, what was that thing I was supposed to do? You can just look up and it's there, easy access for you.